and welcome back to a brand new video. So it is the crack of dawn and this is day 3 of the demolition of the former Continental, Allendale, as well as the former Carlton House Hotel. And you can see the Carlton House has basically now gone. So it is around sort of 7:30 AM, so 7:30 AM. We will be revisiting this throughout the day today, keep you totally up to date. As I mentioned in the previous couple of videos, once this property, this block of hotels is gone, it's wiped out from our history book. So come and join me on this one. And they are back off and running once again, and this one is the Allendale Hotel, and there's not much left of that, to be fair. You see another huge chunk. All the completely rotten, the floorboards. You can tell the difference between the rotten boards and the fire damage boards. It's an interesting one. Looks like there's a bucket. You see there's a bucket right just above where the claw is. It's an interesting one. It's like it's hanged to one of the joists. I wonder if that was like when the roof was rotten, but they'll to catch the water. Who knows? Again, just nibbling away at the front of this, and wow, there he goes. Even more's gone now. More and more of this second hotel is going. That's where the old sign used to be. You see the old fluorescent lights. We just ripped it down. Used to once glow up, Allendale Hotel, and now completely gone. So a slightly different angle. Wow, look at this. And this is straight on this angle. So there's certainly not much left of this one. Let's move the camera around to the left. You can see that's Queen Street completely opened up now. Again, just another bit of an angle. So I'd imagine this will be a bit of a clearing up exercise now, making room. Oh, here comes yet another skip. I wonder if this one's like metal or something, possibly. So we have just returned a couple of hours later. You can see there's not much really left. You can see they've taken the top section off of the Continental Hotel. We'll just have a bit of a walk, because all what remains now is the main door for that hotel and the left-hand side bottom bay window and the middle bay window. So not much left really, and there's no sign whatsoever in regards to the Central House Hotel. That is completely gone. And again, it was around this time we had a few spots of rain. All of a sudden it absolutely poured down on Sunday afternoon. And let's have a bit of a look, because you actually see the old mirror, Continental Hotel, the mirror. See if we can get a bit of a close-up of that one. See, that one is still standing. So that's, like I say, an interesting one, just still hanging in the balance. How long's that been up for? Years and years probably. And you see one of the guys just at the top of the roof there, just assessing the last bits. So it's not long before all of this. So as we just swing the old camera from left to right, you can just see how grey and murky the skies are looking. Certainly looks a bit bleak when you look over the old Central Public Library. That's been there for many, many years, that one. That's how they're going for the tall bit, and look at this. Wow, that's certainly come down with a bit of the crunch there. Do you see that? Look at that. What's this is digging up? A piece of the old partition board, is it? Imagine these rooms, the layout, the blueprints have changed for the many years. I bet there's all sorts of different rooms. What they've done up, and he's going for more. Look at this. Here we go. He's going for another grab, and here we go. What's he doing now? What's going on? Oh, he's pulling the old wire out. That's worth a bit of money, the old wire. Weighing it in. Let's see if we can move her a little closer. Here we go. Back up he goes. Looks like that's the old roof tiles, what's probably collapsed in on itself. You can see there, where they're just below the head. Where's he going now? That. It's like the old roof where it's fell in after the fire. There it comes, look at that. Wow, all burnt, charred. And he's going for more. Look at this, he's not stopping him. Look at this now. Ah, and that's just literally probably fell right through the old ceiling, that. So he's going for the old corner section there. Look at this, wow. More's gone. Look at that, really getting stuck into this now. Incredible scenes, incredible scenes. You don't witness this every day. And he's still going for more. This chunk after chunk. Look at this. Wow. Can't you see the old, again, it's exposed the rooms. You see the decor, the blue. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Again, all these rooms are once possibly bedrooms, toilets, all completely exposed. You still see that mirror shining bright. Continental Hotel, and they was actually doing the old Continental up, and then all of a sudden they start, you can see by the new window frames, pan the camera around just where that gentleman is standing, all new window frames, and all of a sudden they stopped for some reason. Maybe they thought it wasn't viable, who knows. Again, look at that, doors being ripped apart. So you see the old shower, look at that, the old electric shower hanging in that piece of plastic. So that was probably a bathroom, a bit of a luxury bathroom by the looks of it. Maybe it's an in-suite room. There's the old bathroom, the old electric shower. You can even see the head on the shower. Look at that. Look at that, chunks and chunks, and there goes the old bathroom suite. You can see, gone. So we'll keep on this momentarily as more of the walls come down. You see they just nick a little bit off at a time. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. You see how rotten the building is and fire damaged. And we really are literally up close. Like I said, we're going to keep on this one. We're not going to move anywhere with this one. As you see, though, it's nicking away bit by bit, and there goes the old floor. That was the first floor gone. Look at that, and he's going to go for the look at this. Look at that, black, burnt to a crisp. Look at this. Highlight of how, look at the joists. Black. So there we go, we're going for the top, and here he goes. Where's he going now with it? Where's he going? Going for more. Look at that. You see the old windows there still standing. Wow, absolutely incredible. That chunks of waste of material. So it's like he's at full stretch of the machine. Here he goes. Look at this. Just see how weak this building was. In the end, years of deterioration, rotted, just left to the elements of time, coupled with a fire. And this is what's left. There goes the window. Look at this. Window frame snapped. So basically, the Continental Hotel has completely come down. Like so, all that remains is the old doorway. Look at the snap, yeah, the old glass snapping. Listen to that. Here we go again, you can hear the snap, the glass shattering. Listen to that, as the old frames get thrown on the floor. They're snapping, crunching the window one by one. As many people looked out of those windows, seeing what the weather's like. Are they going to venture on the promenade, or are they going to have their sort of the day in the hotel? You do get sort of bad weather in Blackpool. Extraordinary how many memories these old hotels have created over the many years. Here we go, the last bit of this section. Tossed to the ground. Look at that, tossed to the ground. More and more of this. Ripped away. Snap. Another one goes. And here it goes. Look at this. Wow. See all the dust. Look at that. So this is the last remaining piece of the puzzle, more or less. I think you see the amount of dust, clouds of smoke. There's the old jets, the old water, avidly going. So this one, look, it's double bricked. It's probably because it's the old exterior wall. The last remaining bits of the gable end is now coming down. Look at this. Whole of the back wall gone, erased from history, erased from the history books. Into a cloud of dusty smoke. So that's what remains of the old hotel. Look at that. Just a door hanging on by its hinges. So that is the end of today's video. That's the day 3 of the demolition of the Carlton House Hotel and the adjoining hotels. So don't forget, if you do like this video, hit the subscribe and hit the notification button. And until next time, look after yourselves. Take care. It's a bye from me. Bye bye.